why I'm using CJC over Tesamorelin. Tesamorelin was one of my absolute favorite peptides that I've used so far. Honestly, like top. Since I stopped it, my sleep hasn't been great, to be honest. The one thing, I did around a 12-week cycle, and I've taken around 4 weeks off. I was about to restart Tesamorelin, but while I was using Tesa, I got a lot of comments saying that CJC is like the same thing, but much cheaper. The reason why Tesa is so expensive is because it's FDA approved. That's got that improvement, so unfortunately that's what makes it a bit more legit. I have to vouch for the effectiveness because it was unbelievable. Now, I was using that alongside Retatrutide and Mounjaro, and I did lose weight, but that's just with me dieting, right? Training 4 times a week, weight training only. I have to be quite strict with that, to be honest. This is the only cardio that I do, literally just going for a walk, making videos and walking to the gym and just counting my steps. But training wise, only gym. And honestly, the effectiveness that Tesa gave me, I had the best sleep. Unbelievable results as well. So if I had such great results, why am I not using it? Well, price. Unfortunately, so my peptide retailer, I'm pretty sure it was like 20 milligrams that Tesa I was buying and using, and fortunately there's no more 20 milligrams at the moment. Now that I'm back from holiday, ready for my second cycle, and again cost effective as well, plus to be fair, I want to see the difference. So I have a 10 milligram CJC and Ipamorelin blend. Now this is the first time I've ever used a blend, so it's my first time using a blend. So I've literally just reconstituted my GHKCU, mots-c and my CJC blend. Now, just come back from holiday, this morning I took Mounjaro 2.5 milligrams, and I've just completed more or less a 22-hour fast. Just did OMAD. To be fair, it just crushed my appetite. I have gained weight, which is expected, but the one thing that I'm just need to sleep. So with Tesa, I would sleep say 6 hours, and it's without a doubt the best 6-hour nap I've ever had in my life. Like the quality of it's not the duration, it's the quality. Because at one time I was under a lot of stress and my mind was going overdrive, I'll take Tesa, and again 2 hours after my last meal, so that's fine. That's the only drawback about taking Tesa and CJC. It's 2 hours after your dinner, so honestly sitting there waiting at least 2 hours after dinner when I'm just want to go to bed. But honestly, it was so worth it. And plus I wake up early hours in the morning from 5 a.m. to go gym, so I'm quite structured, I'm set in my ways, and honestly Tesamorelin was unbelievable. So CJC, it's basically just a cost-effective way. Whether I get the same results, that's a different story, but they both increase GH naturally, so I'm just looking forward to seeing what's what. Obviously I'm still on a weight loss target. Before I went on holiday I was 7 pounds away from my target, and that's it only, but what I could see visually, I'm still not happy, so I will not stop. Honestly, I don't even know what number that is. I can't tell you. At the moment I've lost just over 6 stone, 40 kilos or 88 pounds, depending on what metric system you use. Things were going really well. Went on holiday, I've gained weight, finding it what it is, and I've literally just came back last night, so this is my first full day just back into it really. Like I said, I did like a 22-hour fast, and yeah, I just honestly I'm looking forward to improving my sleep quality, increasing my growth hormone state, and helping me just perform better in the gym, honestly. But it's from a weight loss perspective than a growth hormone way. Do you know what I mean? But recovery, that was another thing that I loved about Tessa. So it's interesting to see the difference. So again, I'm currently using, well, we'll be using from tonight, a 10 milligram blend, so 5 milligrams CJC, 5 milligram Ipamorelin. It's well priced compared to Tesamorelin. So I just want to see the difference, to be honest. Is it worth it? Is the price difference for being FDA approved totally worth it? I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. The one thing I do remember, actually, before I finish off, I did have a bit of water retention from Tesamorelin, where I don't think CJC does do that. But again, we will react differently to everything. So yeah, from tonight I will be starting my cycle of around 12 weeks of CJC.